My name is TJ, and you suck at Arma Reforger. Now this is only like the second tutorial about helicopters that I've made so far, but you? I'm sure you've watched like 17 different other ones already, expecting your skills to magically change overnight, which is straight up insanity, alright? Judging from the way your face looks right now. Today I've got 5 reasons why you're still a dingus pilot. Maybe you'll walk away a better pilot after this video, maybe not. Let's get into it. Reason 1. Your role. So after 7 hours straight, you finally have enough points to grab your own little transport little bird. You have one job. Fly troops. But then, once airborne, you spot a little truck like 3,000 meters away. And it honestly looks like a pretty easy target when it's only like a single pixel wide on your monitor. So you ignore the fact that you have an entire squad in your helicopter and you beam straight towards that supposed transport truck. Only to realize that it's starting to shapeshift and look more and more like an anti-air truck with a big boomstick on top of it. And now instead of dropping off your soldiers and let them do their job on the ground first, you are inviting them all into a little barbecue courtesy of the enemy team. And this mid-air tactical identity crisis roulette is what's gonna get you killed in a heartbeat. You cannot just become an attack helicopter halfway through a transport mission. If you choose to be transport, then be transport. Deliver the meat bags to the objectives, no backsies. Pick a helicopter that's equipped for the job and use it for what it's made for. Don't go tank hunting when you only have miniguns, alright? Don't go transporting people with an Apache attack helicopter. It's literally that simple. Reason 2. No balls. Now, if I'm not mistaken, when I'm flying, I'm the captain now. Same goes for when you are flying. You're the captain. Makes sense, right? Right. So why are we listening to any random dude with a mic about where to drop? If you have more than 4 brain cells, you've made a plan before lifting off of the ground, so letting a random dude in your chopper pick the LZ on a whim is like letting a drunk guy navigate you and your family through an IKEA store, alright? You're just not gonna make it. You should be able to fly and use the map at the same time by now. It's not brain science, alright? It's not rocket surgery. If Kyle over there from Ohio tells you to land on his ping, ignore his annoying little voice and crappy mic spam and just land where you originally planned. You're not flying Uber respawn, alright? You're a pilot. Reason 3. Show off. Your idea of flying is treating your entire cabin of passengers like motion sickness test dummies while you 360 flip your chopper into an enemy base in reverse somehow. I've seen people argue that some of their maneuvers make you harder to hit. I've seen people online say that it's the only way to land quickly, and they're both true and false. It depends. Can you pull off these moves and not crash and burn into the side of a mountain every single time?
You know I got you, bro.
Look, we've all seen Arma Pilot pull it off without a hitch, and so why not try, right? Right? Wrong! Arma Pilot has thousands of hours in-game. And how many do you have? How many thousands? Oh, no thousands? Oh, so stop trying to fly like you're an FPV drone or something. Showing off is for those who can show off. Arma Pilot is Arma Pilot. He's literally John Helicopter, alright? You're still just John looks up tutorials for helicopter. Reason 4. Land. Now, to get footage for this video, I decided to play King of the Hill, and judging from everything I've seen so far, you guys only know one type of landing, and it's called crashing. Every time you get near a hot LZ, it's almost like you get a full body panic attack. You either hover too high and break your team's ankles by forcing them to jump out, or you slam into the floor so hard that your helicopter just goes... There's two kinds of landings every halfway decent dingus should master. Hover drops for when the LZ is hot, which basically means you just float slightly above the ground, but you keep your rotational capabilities. Uneven terrain isn't gonna stop you anymore, and if anyone decides to open fire onto your helicopter, you can simply rotate the cockpit away from it. And secondly, full-on landings. Do you need to resupply, refuel, rearm, pick up new people to sacrifice to the enemy? Both require finesse, both require care and precision, and both require 0 backflips. They require 0 backflips. So make sure you have those in your repertoire before you go online. Which brings me to reason 5. Time. Now, you've flown in Game Master for at least 30 minutes. 0 obstacles placed, no enemies shooting at you. You got perfect performance, low pings like 60 FPS, no lag spikes, no disconnects. And now, you've put the word pilot in your name. You change your profile picture to like pilot.jpg, and I mean, congratulations. Congratulations, Mr. Dingus. Bro, civilian transport pilots in real life need a minimum of 150 flight hours, not just existing hours, and even then, no one's gonna hire them. Hundreds of thousands of hours of actual flight time, and only then will people take them serious enough as a pilot to hire them. So why do you think that I would trust you with your 45 minutes of Huey crashing on an empty map? Bro, I wouldn't trust you next to me in bed with that pilot hat on and like a bow tie around your neck. You sly devil. I just wouldn't. Now, if you want to actually get good, you're gonna have to start flying like it matters, alright? Play the same server, get to know some people, fly with the same squads. Maybe you could even become a dedicated pilot in like a Milsim clan if they're looking for that. That way you can train under fire and get used to the server connection fighting you at every turn. You cannot expect to just watch a couple videos and become a god tier pilot overnight. You have to put in the time. Now let me do a quick little recap of why you shouldn't be trusted to leave the ground at all. 1. You change roles midway through a mission like you're going on a quick side quest. 2. You let Kyle from Ohio ping every LZ. 3. You're one of those guys that says, check this out, boys, right before you kill everyone on board. 4, you land like old people. And 5, after 16 minutes of flight time and 13 minutes of tutorial videos, Airwolf, you are not. No, I want to thank you guys for watching. I really hope you're all enlightened about your own failures now, or at least the ones involving helicopters and Arma. Self-knowledge is the beginning of all wisdom. Now, I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.